Today we're going to check out one of the coolest guns to come from Remington in a really long time. It's the V3 Tac-13. It has a 13-inch barrel, 5 rounds of 12 gauge in the magazine, bird's head grip. But best of all, this is semi-automatic. It doesn't get any better than that. So today we're going to take a really close look at it. I'll show you the controls and we'll weigh it. We'll check the trigger pull, do a bunch of shooting, and then later on I'll take it apart and show you some of the internal components that make up this really reliable and soft shooting 12 gauge. I like this gun so much that I decided to go ahead and Cerakote it. It's in midnight bronze and the furniture is in cobalt, and as you can see, it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Let's take a look at some of the features and controls on this gun. Up front we have a hand strap, very important if you want to keep all your fingers. And then on the right side of the receiver there's our charging handle, and then bolt release. Underneath we have a really nice red aluminum plunger, very easy to see to check if we have an empty magazine. And then in front of the trigger guard we have this button. That's the magazine interrupt, and I'll show you how that works in just a minute. And then in the back of the trigger guard we have our cross bolt safety. So we'll go ahead and put that on safe. And then let's say you're loaded with birdshot, but you wanted to change the shot shell that's in the chamber into buckshot. But you don't want to rack out all of the cartridges. What you can do is just move that magazine interrupt to the forward position, and that'll allow you to jack out what you have in the chamber, and then you can drop in your buckshot and then push this backwards and it'll load it into the chamber. Really cool feature. Let's check out the trigger pull. Magazine's empty, chamber's clear. Four pounds, 4.5 ounces. And the pull itself is actually not that bad. There's a little bit of take up. Breaks nice and clean with a little bit of over travel. Six pounds, 1.8 ounces. We're about 12 yards from the target. Let's try some 7.5 birdshot from Federal. Let's try some high brass double-aught buck. The recoil really isn't that bad. This is probably what everybody's waiting for. It's a 1 ounce slug coming out of the barrel at 1,500 feet per second. I'm not looking forward to this. Wow, that was pretty extreme, but my hands don't hurt. And if you can see the target, it's extremely accurate at 12 yards. Let's go ahead and try for 50 yards. I have my BCC zone target from MGM Target set out at 50 yards. Let's see if we can hit it with my Remington V3 Tac-13 and a 1 ounce Remington slug. Got it. Let's try the double aught buck at 50 yards. No problem. These are super light 3/4 ounce hand loads that I run in my over-under. There's no way it's going to cycle in the semi-automatic shotgun. But let's give it a try anyway. I can't believe it just did that. Yeah!